This is your Wednesday night the live platform sports talk show live from Herb Arts. It's your boy Smooth
and ST.LOUIS
and Stanton, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
it becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
What's going on?
All right.
Knock a punch.
There you go. All right, people. Now that they see everything.
Yes.
This is Herb Arts. Tell the people about Herb Arts real quick, ST.LOUIS.
Herb Arts is a nonprofit organization here in St. Louis, Missouri that serves as a platform and platforms creatives for child development, man. And they have several events such as birthday parties, weddings. You can book this place for all of those things. We just so happen to book this place for the Platform Sports Talk Show tonight. This is a mainstay in the St. Louis community, in the artist community, and we are happy to be here, and we are so gracious to have that at Herb Arts has us tonight. I'm rocking my Herb Arts t-shirt tonight, just to represent.
Hey, there it is.
Yes.
There it is. So, tell people what your main vision is in regards to having this show here.
Well, my main vision is to really build an audience here. We have a great show, and a lot of people online and see that we have a great show, but we want to open this up to the community. So we want to have a spot to where people can come in. This will be the exclusive spot for our show, at least once a month, at least. And just to build an audience and encourage people to come in and join us in the conversation. And so hopefully over the next few months we can do that and get the word out that we will be at Herb Arts once a month. Bring your friends, bring your conversation, bring all your sports love to the show, because we want to make this more interactive for the folks.
There it is.
And for me, I'm at home.
There it is too.
Because I'm here every week.
Yeah, we're
here every week. I'm home.
Yeah. Because when I'm not Sadal here at the platform, I'm Sadal the Selector every Sunday night at Lyrical Therapy.
And when I'm not Stanton, which is never,
when are you not?
Stanton.
When are you not?
The front on it. And I too am here. Therapeutic Squad.
Squad.
Here at Lyrical Therapy. We hold it down every Sunday, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunday.
So this spot has been open for what, about
since 2014.
There it is. I recall opening up here.
Yes,
you were when the wood floor wasn't wood.
Right. I think you were the first very first performer.
DJ event we had here. I think it was the slam.
Yes, it was.
And you had a squad from Kentucky in town.
Yeah.
And they joined in. It was a nice little vibe. I'm like, hey, this place is gonna be very special. It's gonna be special.
Yes.
In a matter of time. And so now I know people know it from different parts of the country that this is one of those spots that you gotta check out. You come to the Lou if you love art, you love spoken word, the whole vibe, man. This is what it's all about.
Right since 2014, it's been gaining momentum.
Yeah. And
this spot has really been a place where not only you can celebrate art, but you can also celebrate your life moments, with birthdays and parties and things like that. So it's great.
There it is, man. So
tonight, it's all about sports right here at Herb Arts, man.
Yes. So hope you all are having a wonderful day. Please tell your peoples. First off, share. Tell your peoples to subscribe to our YouTube page and click on that
bell.
Because when we go live, you will be notified. With that being said, fellas, what is on your mind?
Man, right now, what's on my mind, I'm kind of calm. I'm calm.
Right now.
Right. But that game that was played Sunday night has been on my mind for really the bad and wrong reasons.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
I can understand.
I'm going to say my thoughts on that.
I got you.
But that's on my mind right now.
Stan?
I got a couple things on my mind. If you don't mind, I'd like to address both of them. First things first. Chicago Bulls. For 2 home games, y'all have been booed off your own court.
Wow.
Bad losses. That's that. Y'all just fired the coach. Y'all got to get it. Y'all got to get the gel together because it's falling apart. Second thing I want to address, which has brought a little concern to me. As you all know, the MLB right now, they all hold up in Vegas.
Yes.
Having fun, checking out the shows, the little can girls, the strip clubs, all that. But they ain't gonna tell you about that.
But they're at the winter meetings.
They are. Those meetings happen during the day. At night. It's a different case. But we're not gonna get into that. They don't talk about it, so we're not gonna talk about it either. But
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Or YouTube.
Or World Star.
That too. But what did happen is that a certain agent sat down with a couple reporters, the agent of a Bryce Harper.
That would be Scott Boras, right?
Yes, sir. And they discussed quite a few teams. They discussed the White Sox. They discussed possibly going to L.A.
Of course.
They discussed the Nationals still being on the table, even though they're not on the table. They talked about the Phillies. They talked about possibly going to Chicago. That was a team whose name popped up. But you know what team name did not pop up?
Let me guess.
The Indians?
Yep, they didn't pop up. All right, but another team.
Oh, the Mariners.
They didn't pop up either. But another team.
Hell, I don't know. The Royals?
They didn't pop up either.
Oh, okay.
Another team.
Oh, Nationals. It has to be Nationals.
No, they popped up. But you know they're gonna pop up. That's his former current team.
Who is it?
Not the team that we
No,
love. Not right here, right?
I mean, this is baseball heaven.
Right.
Why not? Why when you come here, right?
We got the money. We go all out.
We got Nelly.
Right.
Yes.
We got Andy Cohen.
Yes.
We got Sid the Entertainer.
Yeah, getting a street named after him, man.
Right. Shouts out to you, Sid. That team, right?
It is.
Well, you know what I heard?
What?
That someone, after we got Paul Goldschmidt, someone asked him, hey, does that mean you're going to go after Bryce Harper? And they asked this to Mike Schilt. Mike Schilt started laughing. Like it was absurd.
And I know, and we'll get into this later on, but I know Mo was like, I think that starting lineup is looking pretty good as it is right now.
He's going to tell. He said that last year.
Yeah. So we shall see. I had to say also on my mind, the Cardinals definitely, of course, all these moves happening. But also this past weekend of football was like upset city.
My God.
Upset city.
And it was the work of God.
And also, kind of, it's like, is the defense back now in the NFL?
I wouldn't say all that now.
A lot of high-powering teams got a dose of reality this past weekend.
I will explain why that is.
All right. So that is what was on our minds. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. The Heisman. Oklahoma.
Do the Heisman on that.
Went back to back. Back to back. Last year you had Baker Mayfield, and this past Saturday, Kyler Murray.
You was wrong.
Uh-oh. Shouts out to Ron McDaniel, his first time joining in on the show. Please feel free to share this video with everyone's right now.
Everybody.
Get everybody into the conversation.
Everybody have fun tonight.
Kyler Murray, man, thoughts? Did they get it right? Were they tripping? Were they blind?
You couldn't get it. You couldn't got it wrong. Either one of the three could have won.
Yeah.
I mean, they all had great seasons. So hey, they got it right in my book. Kyler Murray, like I said, I've never seen his skill set before. I have never seen a player like him since Michael Vick at Virginia Tech. And that's saying something, man. And Michael Vick was thought to be a once in a generation type of player.
Right, right.
And Kyler Murray, he's got that skill set. And what he doesn't have that what he has that Michael Vick didn't have is an accurate arm at that time. And that's what he has. So, man, now the question is, what is he going to do next year?
Right. They
asked him that. But, you know, he didn't give us a straight answer on that. But wow. I would say do both. Bring back that Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson field.
I think he wants to.
And do both.
I think he wants to.
Why not?
Yeah.
If you could do both, do both.
Yeah. Stan?
Man,
look at here.
When the award was announced, they quickly prepared that little highlight video of Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray was leading the whole FCS, NCAA, whatever you call it, in touchdowns accounted for. That means the ran in the ones he passed. So he was leading in that. Don't you pretty much got to score to win stuff? So he was scoring. So it's only right that he won it. Not to take anything away from Tua Tagovailoa and the other guy, because I forgot his name, which is real weird because I remember Tua's name, but I can't remember his basic run-of-the-mill name, which is crazy. But hey.
Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins. But I can remember Tua Tagovailoa. All right, it's just been a day for me. I don't think they got it wrong. I do want to bring attention to the trolling by the Major League Baseball Instagram. I think I took a screenshot of it because it was so funny. The NFL and everybody was posting their congratulations for Kyler. And the MLB just came on with a simple comment. And if I can find it, here it is right here. ESPN posted their picture saying Kyler Murray takes home the Heisman hardware. And MLB just came up and said, people forget he plays baseball.
You know, I have noticed over time that MLB, certain teams or overall, they be coming with some captions.
Right.
They be coming with it.
The savagerosity of it all.
Yes. They be coming with it. Do y'all feel that Tua was a product of so much success that Alabama had? Like, because he didn't play a lot of third and fourth quarters because the game was already blown out. Did that hurt his chances on not winning the Heisman?
I would say a little bit, because it's hard to have a Heisman moment when you're not under pressure. And it's no fault of Tua. He just wasn't put in those situations. Whereas Kyler Murray, he's been in that situation time in and time out and have succeeded in that situation.
But with that being said, wouldn't you feel that Tua played better competition than Kyler Murray? Because, the Big 12 isn't like the SEC.
I would say so, yeah. I would say so.
So for Tua to be able to dominate like he did in the first half of games against elite caliber teams in the SEC and non-conference games, and be gone in the first half.
That's great.
Be done in the first half.
That's great, but still, that adversity. We just didn't see him yet in that adversity. The last time we seen him in some kind of adversity was the national championship game last year, the way he came in and wheeled his team back in and won the game. I have no doubt that he has that skill set and he has that, that know-how to get it done. That will to win. It's just that it's hard to use it when you not in those situations. No fault of his own, though. They're good. It's just a good team.
Plus, we have to realize that it's not only all the points that Alabama put up; it's all the points that the other teams didn't put up. We have to shine some light on that defense.
Yeah,
it wasn't all the glory doesn't belong to Tua. The defense showed out too. Defense scored as well.
I think people are saying that if Tua was in a reverse role or in a different situation, like if they switch roles basically, and he played in the Big 12. They say he probably would have gaudier numbers than Kyler Murray.
Perhaps, yeah. I would say so.
But the good thing is that we can really find out who's the best in a couple of weeks when they both square off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is
Oklahoma.
the first year that, like I said, anybody could have won.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, truthfully, Haskins didn't have a chance.
Well, the numbers.
He didn't have a chance.
The numbers wasn't in his favor, but the skill, I'm talking about skill set.
Yeah.
And level of skill of the other contestants in that race, they all measure up. It's just the numbers didn't add up for one.
Right.
They just put Dwayne Haskins up there because you got to have 3. I mean, well, not to take away from the salad, but like you said, with those two in front of you, nah, you wasn't gonna win that.
Nah, you.
It's like I said last week.
Not to say that you weren't deserving, but you not this year.
Hey, I mean,
it's like I said last
week.
Whoever didn't get the Heisman Trophy this year, they would have the same excuse. Well, I would have got it if it wasn't for those two.
It's like the Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan argument. Oh,
and that I believe they said that Tua had like the most second place votes ever.
Wow.
Like the closest margin from first and second. So I'm pretty sure he'll be back next season to
claim his again. Claim his prize. Yeah.
So
y'all sure he's gonna stay?
Oh, he's staying.
Yeah.
He only been with them since for 2 years.
He's only been starting. He only been a starting quarterback for a year.
Yeah. So you gotta be a junior to be eligible for the draft. So he's only a sophomore. So congrats to matter of fact all the guys, Kyler Murray, Tua.
Haskins.
And Haskins. So there it is. All right. Up next, I think it's time for some more football, y'all.
Damn it all.
Man.
NFL, it's all.
NFL Week 14.
At least Khalil Mack didn't embarrass nobody. It was everybody else. We were so worried about Khalil, we forgot about the other 10 on the field.
The whole freaking Rams squad was just off. It was like they didn't even show up in Chicago at all. Prime time game, and you did not show up.
Look, can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
That was like some old 79 stuff right there.
Yeah.
Can I tell you why? It was cold.
Uh-oh. You had this talk before the show. Stan don't know.
I don't. I'm oblivious.
Oh, boy.
Man, it wasn't because it was cold. It was because they didn't have that dog in the fight. They didn't have the will. It's cold. It was cold for the other team too, man.
I mean, but it's Chicago.
Yeah.
They used to it.
It's cold for them too. Look,
when you get done, in Southern California.
When you get done, it's football. Football is football. You didn't execute on the field. Oh, because it was cold. Because, see, when the ground gets to be like 35? Yeah, when it gets 35 degrees, I can't run. And so when my hands, see, when it gets to 25 degrees, I can't catch the ball because that's excuses. That's excuses. Here's why they lost. And I kind of looked at it. I kind of took a step back, calmed down, and just looked at the defenses. I've been watching football for a while. And the last time we've had a dominant offense that we see with the Rams and other teams is the 1999 Rams. And in that season, the NFC Championship game, to be exact, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers drew up the blueprint of how you stop a team that has a dominant offense. And it all comes down to your linebackers. Your linebacker play has to be played physical on the line. You have to be able to stop those slants. And when you have linebackers who are able to get out in the open field and run down, and they're quick and fast and physical, they are a threat to any kind of passing game or any kind of route you're trying to run. And your corners and your safeties, your secondary basically, has to play physical and they have to be disciplined.
And you have to be mad athletic as well.
Right. And so that is the formula. If you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's how they stopped them. They pretty much shut that Rams offense down that game. If it wasn't for Ricky Pro catching that miraculous pass in the back of the end zone.
Woo, thank you, Ricky. Pretty Ricky.
We'd be sitting home. We wouldn't be talking about Super Bowl.
Got you.
And you've seen it down the line. From there, Colts. Why did they get stopped? Same reason. The Patriots had those linebackers, skilled, everything that I said. With the Colts, Saints, how they got stopped, and the Rams last Sunday night. Same formula. That's how you stop a team like that. That's how they lost. And with golf, we was just talking about golf.
Right.
Every Super Bowl team, especially from their quarterback or somebody else, they have a player that brings the dog to the fight. And it wheels the team out of situations like that.
Right.
To where they win the game. Golf wasn't it. He wasn't it. He didn't have no that not just golf, the whole team gave up.
But golf did look pretty shook though.
He was shook.
He looked shook.
He didn't have that dog. He had that lamb in him. getting slaughtered by the bears.
Oh man. Stan, thoughts on
Nope.
No thoughts at all.
Nope. That's all I'm gonna say. What's funny is they talk opinion. What happened? They beat the Patriots.
Let's talk about that play, man.
Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
That was the lateral at its finest right there. Say, lateral.
2 laterals.
Take it and run.
That was one of the that play will go down in NFL history. That will definitely go down in NFL history. That's
gonna lead to my idiot of the week right there too.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
I know who it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on,
congratulations to the Dolphins in a good way. Not a congratulations.
Right. I mean, and when those two teams match up, especially in Miami, it's kind of like how back when Jeff Fisher was coaching the Rams and they always played Seattle and would, had good games and beat them sometimes. It's that divisional rivalry matchup that it don't matter if you 12-1 or whatever. You go to that one opponent and they just have your number. It's kind of like Miami has the Dolphins. I mean, Miami has Patriots number.
They sure do. I
just want to say something.
They won like 4 of the last 5 games they played in
Miami.
Yeah,
it's something about that area. Maybe it's just because of Miami.
I don't know.
It could be it. Go ahead, Stan.
I just want to say something in response to Smooth.
Yeah.
About how whenever we would play Seattle, we would always win. You do realize that for a majority of those years with Jeff Fisher at the head, the Seattle game in Seattle was like the last game.
Oh yeah,
always, every year it seemed like,
and every year we went in there 7-8. So if we won,
especially that one game.
So if we would win, why is 7-9 Jeff Fisher Day? Shouldn't it be August 8th?
Oh,
nah,
ooh.
We lost every time we went to Seattle. And why? Because it was cold. No, I'm just playing.
Just for clarification, just for full disclosure, when somebody, I don't know who it was on our line, somebody brought up the fact that it was cold. I'm like, what? I lost it. I can't say what I said.
It was weather
in the privacy of my own apartment, but
that's like,
I was livid when I heard somebody say, "Well, because it was cold outside. That's why they lost."
I was just saying it for Friday after next, but it was cold that night.
Oh yeah.
Also, Brandon Marshall got cut by the Saints.
Yeah,
Brandon Marshall.
He didn't play a game, did he? Okay.
I thought he wasn't even in the league.
So that meant he wasn't. So no, he was. He started out with the Seahawks.
Oh,
but then he got released.
That man need to retire.
Go ahead and stay on HBO.
You done, bro. You done.
Real quick, shouts out to Rico Sports. Go to Mevo I think it's Mevo.com, or go on YouTube and just put in Mevo camera, and you get your answer in regards to how we do our show. Also, shouts out to ABQ Sports
Hey, ABQ.
It is.
What's up, y'all?
What up, fellas? The Jets won, Pats lost, all is right with.
Yeah.
I know. Well, of course, you wasn't here for the show, but KM, I know he hated that the Patriots lost. Patriots lost last week. Some people suffering. 'Cause that's just cool right there. Darnold is the youngest QB to ever lead a fourth quarter comeback. #future.
Oh, I hope so, because the Jets have been looking for a quarterback ever since Joe Namath.
They sure need it.
They had Tim Tebow. What was I about to say?
Yeah, they did. They really did.
Also, I'm calling it right now. The Rams ain't losing another game this season. I'm calling it right now.
I ain't gonna call nothing.
Note this.
I'm calling it. We ended out 14-2. We got the Eagles without Carson Wentz. We got them at home. We still ain't lost at home. Undefeated. At the crib. Damn it, you moved the table. If I'm not mistaken, one of those games is the 49ers.
Said regular season. I'm saying they don't have. Gonna have to have that.
What are your thoughts on Sean McVay's decision making?
Look, it's a. But man, I should have. I don't want to criticize him. I don't want to. Oh, again.
That's what all this
comments.
I
don't want to criticize him. I don't want to talk about him too much. That's what I don't want.
So he just said, forget the whole word.
The whole word.
And give the definition. I don't want to talk about him too much.
Hey, because that's what has won games for us.
Yeah, and lost.
And lost games for us. I just wish that he would have ran the ball a little bit more. I don't know why he abandoned the run the way he did. We got the MVP right on the field. Give him the ball. Mm-hmm. And don't give me the thing. Oh well, they couldn't run the ball. Hey, he's got two hands and he can catch it too. And he's shown you here he can catch it in space.
But you know what also is crazy? And going back to Jared Goff, he is my main concern, the main reason why they may not go all the way.
I agree.
You see what he does if you look at the stats on the road. Say your thing. They suck.
Right.
Then look what happens when the pocket collapses. When they cave in, he's like this, like a deer in here, don't
know what to do.
You saw him a couple times. He throw the ball, he's stepping on a guy's foot. Interception. You try and do this, lost the grip of the ball. It's like when the pressure mounts, all of a sudden you kind of like
he folds up.
Oh my goodness. So previous games in which they won, how many times did he get sacked? None. But when the pressure's on and you got that strong D-line or, someone like Khalil Mack, whatever, all of a sudden, strip sack, ball come, boom, whatever, intercepted.
And the NFL,
he gets rattled.
The NFL's a copycat league.
Yeah.
Now the book is out. It's out.
Right there on
the secret
tablet.
is out against Goff.
Do this.
Pressure Goff, he's going to fold and throw interceptions.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. This is how you stop the Rams offense. You pressure Goff. He can't
all
handle
I'm
it.
saying is we've been at this for coming on 15 weeks. You pretty sure that all these defenses haven't collapsed on Goff? You sure they ain't already noticed that?
Well, you see
you
that?
can't put it all on Goff. A quarterback is only as good as his offensive line.
And they suck bad this past Sunday night, too.
Yeah.
That's
especially
the worst.
Whitworth. All these boy, Khalil Mack had him shut.
We had high hopes for Whitworth, man.
He didn't get punked out by Khalil Mack, but he still had him shook. He didn't get one-handed, so we made it out of that alive.
Right. He survived it.
He didn't get posterized.
He did not get posterized. There's no clip of Khalil Mack just abusing Andrew Whitworth on the field. So we got out of that. Didn't make a fool out of us there. It was in the other stuff.
But yeah, Sean McVay definitely has to make sure that every game, no matter who you're playing against, every game, Gurley has to be your primary guy.
He's got to have the ball.
Got to, because everything else goes. When he goes, they go.
ABQ said, "Hey, bro, y'all Rams fans. So I get being down, but y'all will be fine. Still number 1 team in the league, SB bound, Super Bowl bound. One tough road loss is all it takes."
I mean, we appreciate the love.
But we're realistic. Look, if you follow this show, I'm always tough on the teams that I love. People thought that I hated the Cardinals for like 2 seasons. No, I just hated the head coach that they had.
He just doesn't know what he wants in life.
Oh. He hasn't found happiness yet.
You know what I want? I want the Cardinals to win the World Series every year.
Then say it, dag nabbit, instead of calling them a third place team.
Right.
I'm realistic too. I live in the real world.
Shoot.
And where did they go this year?
You said what?
And where did they land this year?
Because of what? Who said it? Who said it?
I'm not playing. I don't have a ball and glove and going out there playing.
Okay, then. So don't talk about it neither.
They went 3rd place.
Speaking into existence.
Right.
It's basically what he's saying.
Dag nabbit.
I do that in life. I don't do that on this show.
So this show isn't life? What in the world?
Well,
It can't be like
This is a sports reality show here. We're talking about. We ain't making nothing up.
Talking about the real.
It's the real deal.
It is. That's why I said. That's why I'm gonna be real here.
I just want you to realize it. Do you realize when you said fire Matheny, they fired Matheny?
You sure did.
Do you realize when you said make Schilt the coach, they made him the coach?
I didn't say make Schilt the coach.
Yes, you did.
I didn't even know who that
They
was.
showed in.
No, when he became the coach, he said, go ahead and make the move. Make him the coach.
Yeah, I
And what
did say
happened?
that. Yeah,
They made him
Like
the coach.
2 days
so
later.
shut up with the negativity and say they're going to win the goddamn
Bottom
thing.
line, be positive, bro. Positive vibes
Or else
only.
we going to put your ass on the line, damn it, and you running suicides till your legs cramp up. And then we're going to make you run.
All right, so sorry about that. Going back to your last thing you just said. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's good that I got high hopes for this team because that means that they are worth something. If they wasn't worth nothing, if I expected losses, and then
Back.
your hotspot. Yeah. Okay, I'm turning off mine. I'm putting on my hotspot.
All right, people. Sorry about that. We are trying to get everything together so this show will be smoother.
Okay, I'm completely off of that network. I'm on my network. Hope we got a strong hotspot.
All right, let's see. The stream is continuing, but it's not showing here.
Are we on the air? Yeah, I see we're on now.
All right.
Yeah, we're on.
Let's see here.
We're not going to lose another game in this regular season, okay? We have the Eagles without Carson Wentz. We have the Arizona Cardinals, and then we got the freaking 49ers. They ain't won since Mullins joined the team. That was the last game they won.
They won last week.
Okay, well, what we freaking do? Who they win against?
The Broncos.
The Broncos. It was hot. So anyway,
Oh, it was hot now.
and you have
it
to
was hot.
look at the Saints' upcoming schedule. They have to play the Panthers twice. The Panthers.
Right. The Panthers.
And their
They're
hot,
slip sliding
their
off.
hotness come and go, but when they get on it, they get on it. And postseason is within grasp this year.
Right.
So they definitely on it. I'm predicting they're going to lose at least one of those games. And then when they lose that one game, guess what that puts the Rams? Up top of the NFC as a whole. You know what that gets us? First round bye. And what? Home field advantage. You know where them 2 losses came at? On the road. You know where we shut Ish down? At home. All right.
It's live stream. How do we do it at the getaway? Is it Wi-Fi?
Mm-hmm. Definitely Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no problems at the getaway.
Live streaming is on again. Let's see. Go ahead and disconnect from this network. There we go.
Maybe it's switching up, but that, you know, if you just get it on your network, then maybe it'll work.
All right, here we go. Where is that?
You got the same phone, so you should have the same kind. Are you on Sprint?
Yeah. Okay. We're getting together, people. Y'all can see us good.
I think they can see us. You know, I mean, I see the video right there.
I think we're live.
Yeah, I think
Are we live?
Yeah, we live. We live in the book because I just saw my notification. It's the delay, but we live. All right.
Right.
So, damn the Patriots. That's what we're working on.
Almost forgot where it was.
All right, y'all just saw some exclusive behind the scenes stuff.
Hey, that's what happens when it's live. Things happen. So we apologize for that.
You know, we got the pre-show and the post-show. Y'all just got the.
They got the wide shot, so they can still see us and hopefully hear us.
I showed the start, but I was like, ooh, wow, you look different.
Let's see here. What's going on with it? Don't want no cutting off. All right, so.
I'll let you know if it does.
Oh, actually, it's not even allowing me to change this thing. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Can't touch this. Let's put this back on.
We got to put this up.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
It's still showing.
Yeah, it's showing us.
Yeah, but I don't want it to cut off again.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it actually delays the inevitable because I know I suck this week.
All right, thanks for y'all patience. We getting everything together.
I had an okay week. You know what I feel
Can
like?
we shut off the net?
I feel like this calls for part 1
network
and part 2.
altogether.
Definitely.
I feel like we're gonna need a part 1 and a part 2 tonight.